Hi, my name is Abby and I studied abroad in Florence, Italy. I wanted to study abroad specifically in Italy because in high school I took Italian, and after so many years of learning the Italian language and the culture, I wanted to see it for myself. They had a trip in high school, and at that time I couldn't afford to go on the trip, so I made a promise to myself that I would find a way to study abroad in college. The nature of my program fulfilled more gen ed requirements than major requirements for me. So I took a cooking class, I took one about sciences, I took just a general Italian class. Everybody had to take Italian. I also took one on the ancient roots of Florence. Overall, it was just getting a general sense of different aspects of Italian culture. For me personally, I knew, like I said, in high school I wanted to go. So from that point, I kind of planned out the money that I had made from working during the school years and over the summer, and tried to budget how much I wanted to keep for studying abroad. One thing that really helped me was looking at the budget sheets that are available online. They give you kind of an estimation of how much you'll spend and pretty close to what the actual costs are going to be for your housing situation, for actual tuition, and additional in-country fees. So using that as a guide to know how much money it was going to cost me really helped. I also just tried to budget things. I knew before I studied abroad, I couldn't just blow a bunch of money on anything. I knew that I had this goal of going abroad, so I needed to save up for it. I was very fortunate as I was looking through some outside scholarship opportunities, because I had missed the deadline on the ones that the university offers, which you should definitely check out. I got an email from one of the program directors saying that the school that I was going to be going to in Italy actually had this scholarship that was based off of merit and financial need, and they were giving it to me. I didn't have to apply for it or anything. They just saw that I had the need and that I had a good academic history, so they gave me that scholarship. Something else too is in country, sometimes there are people that go and they spend lots of money on anything that they could ever want, or they make it their goal to go to as many countries as possible. That doesn't need to be your goal. You don't need to buy tons of souvenirs. You're there for the experience, and being able to get to know the city that you're staying in, your host city, is just as valuable as going to a bunch of countries. Travel, of course, is cheaper once you're within the country, but for me personally, I traveled around more in Italy than trying to go see a lot of countries, which helped me save money. I also just tried really hard to budget while I was there, which I don't feel that I missed out on any opportunities. The memories that you create being there are going to be more valuable than the material things that you get anyhow. Financial needs should not also be a factor in determining if you study abroad or not. There are so many resources available. I'm not the only one who had high financial needs, so there's lots of people who can give you advice with that. There's lots of people who want you to study abroad. Don't ever feel like that's going to be a determining factor in whether or not you can go.